All right, timekeepers, I am here with Dan Joltry, owner of Dewey's Comic City, and I'm just going to ask him a few questions before I step out.
Now I'm going to correct you. It's Veltry with a V.
Oh, Voltry with a V.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay. No worries.
My bad, guys.
No. You know, got to get it on the record.
So I like it. Okay. So what made you start this store?
You know, like most people who started a store, I was in love with comics. I wasn't in love with what I was doing, which was computer programming. Was looking for something else to do, and this came along. You know, I mean, it was at a time when comics were still growing as a collectible. Not that they're not growing now, but you know.
Great. So, what's your vision for this store?
Vision, okay.
Yes.
Talking to a 67-year-old person, okay. So my vision is always to make the nicest store. A store that I would enjoy walking into. I focus mostly on comic books and things that relate to comic books. I don't do a lot of gaming. Not that I have anything against gaming. It's just that there's only so much space. I like graphic novels. I like back issues. I like new comics. My focus is to present a neat, presentable store for everybody who walks in the door. I want everybody to feel comfortable, whether he's 11 years old or 80 years old. I want them to come in here and feel comfortable and have a good time.
Great, that's awesome. I like to hear that because you're right. The age of comics, it's on a sort of on a wire, where it's growing, but then again, you still have that high risk of it, going away.
You know, so much is. Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so much is focused on the movies and the TVs, and that's fun. I like them. I watch them, but they're not comics. And to me, reading a comic can never. I mean, watching a movie or watching a TV program never replaces the joy I get in reading a comic. It's all in your imagination. It's one thing when you see a Jack Kirby sub come out of the water in Avengers, okay? As opposed to when you read about it, what you imagine in your mind can never be approached by what a movie or TV program can do.
And he is absolutely right, guys. I first doing, when I first heard of comic books, it was all from the movies because I was born in the 90s. Mm-hmm. Not as old as this gentleman here. So he has a lot more experience with the comics, growing up with them. But for me, I first heard of the movies, but then until I picked up my first comic book, my grandfather actually.
Oh, awesome. Yeah.
Amazing
awesome.
Spider-Man was my first comic book. And I forgot which issue it was, but very Stanley.
Oh, all right.
Picked it up and picked it up and the amount of imagination that this comic book has brought into my mind and what my mind was allowed to do with it was just very, very great. And that experience, you can't take that away from me. I always remember that experience when I first picked up that book. And from then, I've been hooked on reading comic books. And
yeah, me too.
I hope one day the comic books are still around, and
mine was
give it to the
years
kids.
Ago, but me too. I've been hooked ever since.
Great. All right, then. It was nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you,
your
man.
location?
33 Park Avenue in Madison, New Jersey. Dewey's Comic City.
Dewey's Comic City. You heard it from the man himself, guys. If you want any comic books, make sure you stop here. We're gonna go do this challenge as said. But until then, nice chatting with you, sir.
Hey, good luck, man. Thank you so much.
All right.